Nicole Kidman is a name that everyone knows from Hollywood movies. She has acted in so many films that have touched people's hearts all over the world. She looks beautiful and has a sweet smile, but her life hasn't always been easy. Her marriage to Tom Cruise was something everyone talked about in the news, but most people don't know about the secrets behind their breakup. Let's look at the hidden parts of her life that not many people know about. The marriage between Nicole Kidman and Tom Cruise was huge news in the entertainment world, but it had a lot of pain hidden inside. There were sad miscarriages and other secrets that people never knew about. Let's learn more about all of this. Nicole was born on June 20, 1967. Her parents were very proud of her. Her dad, Dr. Anthony David Kidman, was a smart scientist who worked in Washington, D.C. Her mom, Janelle Ann, was a nurse and also helped write and edit things for her husband's work. The Kidman family loved adventure. When Nicole was only 4 years old, they moved from the sunny beaches of Hawaii all the way back to Australia. The reason was pretty simple but important. Her dad got a job teaching at the University of Technology in Sydney. So little Nicole, who was born on the beautiful island of Hawaii, suddenly became a student in a quiet neighborhood called Lane Cove in Sydney. She started going to a regular public school there. Nicole was a pretty girl who loved the arts from when she was very young. She started taking ballet classes when she was little. Those first ballet steps probably helped her become the great actress she is today. Her family always supported her dreams. She joined something called the Australian Youth Theatre, and she quickly fell in love with acting. She loved pretending to be different characters on stage and bringing stories to life. But life got hard for Nicole when she was a teenager. Her mom got sick with breast cancer. Nicole stopped everything to take care of her family. She even dropped out of school so she could spend all her time helping her mom get better. This time in her life made Nicole a very strong and caring person. After her mom got better, Nicole went back to acting in plays at the Phillip Street Theatre and took ballet lessons again. Young Nicole was becoming a star in Lane Cove. She has sweet memories of playing in Sydney's North Shore neighborhoods and going to church with her sister Antonia at Mary MacKillop Church. These memories stayed with her forever. Nicole Kidman's story on TV and in movies started in 1983, when she was just 15 years old. Her first appearance wasn't in a big movie. It was a quick appearance in a music video called Bop Girl by Pat Wilson. It seemed like a random start, but it opened the door to her amazing future. This young girl with natural beauty and lots of energy got people's attention, even though she was only in the music video for a short time. Who could have known that this girl with bright red hair would become so famous in the tough movie business? In 1983, Nicole got to try acting in a small part on a TV show called 5 Mile Creek. After that, she kept getting more invitations to be in TV shows and movies. New chances kept coming to her. Even though the parts were small, they were her first steps in making a name for herself in Australian movies. She was in movies like BMX Bandits, which was about exciting bike racing, and Bush Christmas, which was a classic Australian adventure movie. These movies helped Nicole show everyone that she had natural talent and looked great on screen. These weren't huge blockbuster movies, but these years were super important. Nicole learned how to act better, became more confident, and grew her love for acting. She started showing deeper emotions in TV dramas like A Country Practice and a 1986 miniseries called Vietnam. These performances showed that she was growing up as an actress. She wasn't just a teenage beginner anymore. She was becoming a promising new star on Australian TV. By the late 1980s, Nicole appeared in shows like Emerald City in 1988 and Bangkok Hilton in 1989. Even when she had smaller roles, every time she appeared on screen, people remembered her. There was something special about her, the way her eyes looked, how she stood, and the way she became her characters. The real big change came in 1989 when Nicole got the main role in a movie called Dead Calm. In this movie, She played a character named Ray Ingram, a woman stuck on a boat with a crazy killer. This performance made her famous around the world. The people who review movies loved it. A magazine called Variety wrote that Nicole Kidman was amazing as Ray. Strong, determined, and full of energy. A famous movie critic named Roger Ebert also said nice things. He talked about how Nicole and her co-star Billy Zane had great chemistry together, and their scenes together were really exciting to watch. In 1990, she was asked to act with Tom Cruise in a movie called Days of Thunder. It was a racing movie where she played Dr. Claire Lewicki, a doctor who took care of a race car driver and became his girlfriend. Even though this movie wasn't super successful, it helped Nicole become known in Hollywood and enter a whole new world. Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman worked together again in Far and Away in 1992. This was a big epic movie about people who moved to America in the late 1800s. But something even more interesting happened. Do you know what that surprise was? The two of them created a strong emotional connection on screen. The combination of Tom, the charming Hollywood guy, and Nicole, the beautiful Australian girl, made so many people's hearts flutter. The perfect match between the charming Hollywood superstar and the elegant Australian beauty seemed like something from a fairy tale movie. At that time, Nicole's career was just starting to take off. But when she was with Tom, she quickly became the woman that everyone admired. On Christmas Day in 1990, in a quiet town called Telluride, Colorado, they got married in a small and romantic wedding ceremony. Hollywood had found its perfect couple. Who could have guessed that this girl with bright red hair would go so far in the tough movie industry? In 1983, Nicole got a chance to try acting in a small role on the TV show 5 Mile Creek. After that, she kept getting more invitations to be in TV shows and movies. New opportunities kept coming. She got more offers to appear in both movies and TV shows. Even though the roles were small, they were her first steps in building her name in the Australian film world. Movies like BMX Bandits, a thrilling story about bike racing, and Bush Christmas, a classic Australian adventure film, helped Nicole prove she had natural talent and looked great on camera. These might not have been huge hit movies, but these were really valuable years when Nicole practiced her acting, built up her confidence, and grew her passion for performing. Her ability to show deeper emotions started to shine in TV dramas like A Country Practice and the 1986 miniseries Vietnam, where she showed she was becoming a more mature actress. These performances helped her break away from being seen as just a teenage beginner. She was now seen as a promising new star in Australian television. By the late 1980s, Nicole appeared in productions like Emerald City in 1988 and Bangkok Hilton in 1989. Even in supporting roles, every time she appeared left people impressed. There was something magnetic about her, in her eyes, her posture, the subtle way she became her characters. The true turning point came in 1989 when Nicole Kidman got the lead role in Dead Calm. In the film, she played Ray Ingram, a woman trapped at sea with a crazy killer, and this performance shot her into the international spotlight. Critics were full of praise. Variety wrote that Nicole Kidman was outstanding as Ray, strong, determined, and full of vitality. The legendary critic Roger Ebert also praised the electric chemistry between Nicole and co-star Billy Zane, describing their scenes as charged with exciting tension. In 1990, she was invited to co-star with Tom Cruise in the movie Days of Thunder, a racing movie where she played Dr. Claire Lewicki, a doctor for a race car driver who was also his love interest. Although this movie didn't achieve great success, it helped Nicole Kidman prove herself in Hollywood and begin to enter a completely new world. The couple Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman continued to work together in Far and Away. In 1992, an epic film about immigrant life in America in the late 1008, hundreds. But life was even more interesting and surprising. Do you know what that surprise was? The two of them created a strong emotional relationship on screen. The combination of Tom, the charming Hollywood guy, and Nicole, the beautiful Australian girl, made many hearts flutter. The perfect combination of the charismatic Hollywood superstar and the elegant Australian beauty seemed like something out of a movie itself. At that time, Nicole's career was only beginning to rise, but her presence beside Tom soon turned her into the woman everyone admired. On Christmas Day of 1990, in the quiet town of Telluride, Colorado, the two exchanged vows in an intimate and romantic wedding ceremony. Hollywood had found its golden couple. At that time, the two were truly the power couple of Hollywood with passionate love and happiness. Just a few years later, they adopted two lovely children, Isabella Jane, born in 1992, and Connor Anthony, born in 1995. The whole family lived together in Los Angeles, then they moved to Australia, Colorado, and then New York. It was a dream life that everyone wishes for. In 1995, Nicole shined brighter than ever with her role in To Die For. She played Suze and Stone Moretto, a woman who wanted fame so badly it consumed her. Her performance was elegant but also creepy, and she won her first Golden Globe Award along with 5 other important awards. Who would have thought that this small girl could transform into such a sneaky, scheming character? A few years later, in 1999, Nicole caused a big stir when she starred alongside her ex-husband Tom Cruise in Eyes Wide Shut, the last film made by the legendary director Stanley Kubrick. This mysterious movie not only got people talking, but also marked the time when Nicole transformed into a true cinema icon. Her career reached its highest point in 2001 with Moulin Rouge, where Nicole played Satine, a glamorous cabaret singer whose beauty and voice amazed audiences around the world. This role earned her an Oscar nomination and a second Golden Globe. That same year, she took a completely different direction with the psychological horror movie The Others, proving that whether in glittering musicals or scary thrillers, Nicole could do it all. But success often comes with sacrifice. During the filming of Moulin Rouge in Australia, Nicole hurt her ankle badly and had to drop out of Panic Room, a project that Jodie Foster later took over. Still, she left her special mark with a brief appearance over the phone because who could resist that unforgettable, attractive voice? Then came 2003, a golden year for Nicole. Her transformation into author Virginia Woolf in The Hours was nothing short of amazing. She wore a fake nose and acted completely differently, making herself unrecognizable, and the performance earned her the most important award in cinema, the Academy Award for Best Actress. When she stood on that stage and spoke about the power of art in a chaotic world, millions of people were moved to tears. Nicole didn't stop there. She continued her artistic journey with Dogville, The Human Stain, and Cold Mountain, 3 films with completely different styles, yet she was excellent in each one. She had truly become a fearless screen queen. Not every project was a huge success, of course. The Stepford Wives, in 2004, got mixed reviews, but Nicole bounced back with Birth, a film that caused controversy because it was so bold. Despite the negative reactions, her performance earned her yet another Golden Globe nomination, proving once more that she never backed away from taking risks. In 2005, she took on both the tense political thriller The Interpreter and the light-hearted comedy Bewitched. Though critics had different opinions, Nicole's status as one of cinema's most loved figures stayed strong. Beyond acting in movies, she became the face of Chanel No. 5 perfume, starring in a breathtaking 3-minute commercial that earned her a record $3.71 million simply for a glance, a turn, a look that left the world breathless. She also quickly climbed up the Forbes list of the 100 most powerful people in the world and became the highest-paid actress, earning even more than Julia Roberts. Despite Nicole's amazing career, her life wasn't always easy, and in the end, things didn't end the way fans hoped. In 2001, after nearly 10 years together, they officially split up. Sadly, while Nicole was 3 months pregnant, she had a miscarriage, and shortly after, Tom filed for divorce. Tom explained the divorce as irreconcilable differences, but nobody knows exactly why, and perhaps only they can truly understand. In a 2006 interview, Nicole admitted that she still loved Tom even though the marriage had ended. She shared honestly, "He's great, always great. To everyone else, he's a great character, but to me, he's just Tom and he's lovely. I love him. I still love him." You can see that the feelings between them were still deep, even though the marriage couldn't continue. After her shocking breakup with Tom Cruise, Nicole became the center of countless love rumors. In 2003, when Nicole Kidman acted in Cold Mountain, she wasn't just acting in a masterpiece. She was stepping into the center of a whirlwind. The film became a massive success, but along with fame came a storm of rumors. Whispers spread that Nicole and her co-star Jude Law were having a secret romance, one that even threatened Jude's marriage. But Nicole and Jude brushed off those rumors as easily as the wind sweeps away autumn leaves, and Nicole, being the strong woman she is, didn't stop there. She took the British newspapers to court for making up stories. What did she do with the money she won? She donated it all to an orphanage in Romania, a classy move, graceful, powerful, and full of heart. Soon after, the public found another reason to gossip. Nicole was spotted having dinner with Jim Carrey, and once again, rumors started flying. Were they dating? Nicole calmly smiled and said, "We're just good friends." Yet the headlines kept coming. At the Oscars, her name was suddenly connected to Adrien Brody, the Oscar-winning actor known for his passionate charm. Every camera turned toward her, every glance followed her. Nicole Kidman had become not just an actress, but a living mystery, and then destiny quietly walked in. In 2003, amongst all the noise, Nicole crossed paths with Lenny Kravitz, the rock legend with a soulful heart. Their love story was brief but real, a tender spark that glowed through 2004. Years later, Nicole would confess something few people knew. Before meeting her current husband, she had once been secretly engaged. To whom no one knows. A mystery she keeps locked away, adding another layer to the fascinating story that is her life. Then came the turning point, the meeting that changed everything. In January 2005, at the Australian Artist Honors in Los Angeles, Nicole met Keith Urban, the country music star with a warm voice and an even warmer heart. The connection was instant. A year later, on June 25, 2006, under the soft glow of candles at a church in Manly, Australia, they said, "I do." It wasn't just a wedding. It was the beginning of a calm, beautiful chapter in Nicole's stormy journey. After getting married, they chose peace over glamour, keeping their Sydney home but moving to Nashville, Tennessee, where life flowed more gently. Away from the flash of cameras and paparazzi, Nicole found balance between fame and family, art and simplicity. Of course, even queens have their quirks. Nicole once admitted with a shy laugh that she smokes, a habit she knows isn't the healthiest, but maybe that tiny imperfection just makes her more real, more human. Now at 57, Nicole Kidman remains a symbol of timeless beauty and grace. On the red carpet, she's pure elegance. Off the stage, she's effortless and sincere. A woman who wears her confidence like fancy designer clothes. Beyond acting, she gives her heart to charity work, proving that her beauty shines brightest from within, and her secret to staying radiant, a mix of yoga, healthy living, and yes, a little Hollywood magic. Today, Nicole Kidman stands tall as a woman who has it all: love, success, wisdom, and peace. The star who once walked through storms now glows brighter than ever,